Namaste, hello, and welcome to your meditation practice. And thank you for taking the time to be still, to meditate. At the moment, as we're facing so many challenges, inviting equanimity into the foreground of our practice can have remarkable results. With equanimity, we can cultivate true balance and restore true balance into all aspects of our lives. So before we begin our meditation, I invite you to find a comfortable seat. To sit somewhere where you know it is quiet, where you will be undisturbed for the next 20 minutes. Making sure that you are warm and comfortable. Sitting in one of the meditation seats, either cross-legged or in your Virasana kneeling, is a great way to meditate. But if this isn't comfortable on your knees, please sit up on a chair. I'd like you to see if you can find a straight spine, whichever chair or seat you choose, where you can feel and root down through the sit bones and lengthen up through the crown of the head, creating space around that center channel through the body, our Kundalini. And once you're seated comfortable, just before closing your eyes, take a look around the room or around the space where you're about to practice, and take it all in so that when you do shut down the eyes, and you do so slowly, you feel comfortable to settle in completely into the space. With the eyes closed, you will notice a heightening of all your senses. And we'll use this heightening of our senses to draw us into the space, to draw us inwards for our meditation practice. So begin to use that sense of hearing to listen for each and every sound around you. Depending where you are, you may be able to hear voices or people going by. It might be completely quiet. There might be sounds of movement or birds or traffic. Whatever it is, just allow each and every sound to be present. We want to cultivate a softness and an openness in our meditation practice. So we surrender and we invite in every sound. We allow each and every sound to be present. We then draw our reaction to the sound away. We just become calm around the sound. And we allow all the sounds to begin to melt and merge into one, creating a safe cocoon, a safe space around us from which we can practice our meditation. And once you've settled into all these sounds and you feel comfortable and supported and surrounded by this harmony of sound around you, I invite you to begin to listen to the sound of your own breathing. Now, sometimes your breath might be softer or more subtle, and leave it as it is. Just inquire deeper, listen more closely to hear the sound. So we don't want to change the breath or engineer the breath to hear it. Instead, we want to draw in closer and hold our ear up closer to the sound of our own breath. And as we begin this journey of hearing our own breath, we begin to listen and find that slight natural rhythm in our breath. And we can allow ourselves to soften and relax into that sound. And we might even begin to notice how that breath on the inhale can expand the body and make space. and how on the exhale that breath naturally allows the whole body to soften. And allow yourself to begin to move, to expand and soften with the rhythm of your breath. And on the expansion, there's this sense of creating more space, more room. And on the exhale, there's a sense of surrender, of letting go, of easing up and releasing all that we don't need. There's the drawing in of space, expanding, and the surrender and the letting go of tension and holding on. And again, this gentle practice is one of creating an environment in which we can sit, in which we can be still for our meditation. And the practice of equanimity is a practice of resilience, unwavering balance in the face of difficult situations and life's hardships. Equanimity means accepting both good and bad with a state of calm and even-mindedness. It's a sense of all things being equal. A balanced approach of supporting others and being supported by others. Equanimity means to see others as equals, with sensitivity and with a deep respect for others' choices. Whatever chaos might be swirling around us, equanimity allows us to stand in the middle with a steadiness of mind and a compassionate heart, holding joy and sorrow in perfect balance. With perseverance and practice, we can respond effectively to all situations with openness, harmony, and tranquility. The Bhagavad Gita says that equanimity of mind is yoga. Do everything centered in that equanimity, and you will enjoy an undisturbed mind, whether in success or in failure. Equanimity will teach us how to maintain clarity in our mind and how to maintain kindness and compassion within our hearts. As we strive for a state of inner balance in all situations of our life, we begin to understand and realize that all experiences, all life experiences, both good and bad, are necessary for each other. So I'd like us to begin here with our first mantra. In times of trouble and struggle, I sit quietly. In times of struggle, I sit quietly. I allow my mind and my heart to rest. And now open your awareness and listen. Listen and be more present. Listen to whatever is arising right now. Emotions, sensations, sensing the feelings now that are there. Be still now and sit in complete stillness. Allow everything to be at peace as you listen to your breath. Again, let's begin to attune to the ebb and the flow of our breath. And now attune to your heart space. Rest in your heart. Rest with unconditional love. Connecting to love now, connecting to compassion. Take time now to recognize the harmony and the natural balance that occurs effortlessly in our world. Become aware of a loving presence within the body that has no words. And sense that presence now radiating in the atmosphere around you. Radiating with an interconnectedness to all things. Enjoy this beauty, enjoy this mystery that you are able to reclaim simply by taking a pause, by taking a rest. Repeat this affirmation if it is helpful. Whatever arises, may this serve in the awakening of my heart to see the good in all things. Whatever arises, may this serve in the awakening of my heart to see the good in all things. Allow everything now to be at peace. And with this open, peaceful heart, may the divine arise within you. And now trust in the wisdom of Source. Honor the unknown. Remember that nothing is permanent. Appreciate that all things may rise and again pass away. Acknowledge that you will not feel this way forever. Trust in the unfolding of this life force, knowing that each exquisite experience will be unique and different. Acknowledging Spirit brings a subtle balance and a beauty into your life. And as we begin to apply equanimity into our daily life, remember that being balanced doesn't mean you won't stumble. But our actions are the ground on which we stand. And we are all responsible for our own actions and the consequences of those actions. Our experiences and our reactions constantly present us with questions and challenges. Equanimity is a way of being inside and out. We can practice equanimity in every situation, within ourselves and with others. And we do that always by coming back to the starting place, by going inside first, by quieting our mind and our body and sitting with the moment. Whatever situations arise, may it serve to awaken our heart. With each step like a beautiful dancer, may we find our balance point and be grounded and more engaged in the flow of our life. And we call upon our creativity to respond in a new way, our heart space open and thoughtful to all being and every moment. The dance never ends. Stay here now in your comfortable meditation seat for as long as necessary, for as long as you desire, sensing into that harmony, that balance, that equanimity that you have cultivated. And before you leave this space today, I invite you to set that intention to move into balance, to move into harmony, and to allow every moment to inspire an awakening of your heart. Namaste.